Please welcome to the blue corner for your next fight, Kenia, Rosas.
All right, we got Kenia Rosas walking to the cage, the sister of the Raul Rosas, Kevin Rosas, and I forget the third Rosas brother's name. All the same, a fighting family. You see Raul in the corner. Kenia was actually supposed to fight here in Fury about a month and a half ago, but there was just some weight cutting issues. The fight did not take place, but she's making that walk to the cage here now.
Same opponent, right? Her Mia was supposed to fight. Her Mia was supposed to fight. Wasn't able to fight. Here it is, now it's happening. This is actually a very good matchup. This is a guy who's kind of a little bit of bad blood, maybe because of what happened last time. So there should be a little extra sting behind the punches on this fight.
Yeah, I was happy to see this fight get booked. I mean, it'll be right here in front of us in just a moment. Both girls have a great ground game. But I'll tell you, Mia, I believe, will have the striking advantage. But I do believe this fight will inevitably go to the ground.
You can't discount the fact that Kenia Rosas has those brothers that at such a high level that she has. You know they're training with her, you know they're obviously they're coaching her. So highest level coaching, highest level training partners. It makes it a really tough matchup.
Absolutely, and she's fighting Houston's own, one of the toughest females on the Fury roster. Let's meet her.
Please welcome to the red corner, Mia Graw.
So Mia Graw, undefeated at 2-0, walking her way to the cage. Another fighter out of War Training Center. They had a lot of guys in the prelims. They have even more on the pro card. Mia, a staple of the team, a staple here in Houston. And a fun fact, her significant other is Bruce Whitehead, who is an absolute savage in his own right. You see Copley and Mahone here in the corner, two just OG Houston vets as fighters and then now coaches.
All I know is Bruce needs to buy a bigger cowboy hat before we do his interview.
We see our tail of the tape here. Rosas a little bit older, both ladies coming in right at the limit. Mia Graw with a slight height advantage and a significant reach advantage. The mouthpiece is in.
Yeah, Mia Graw is an absolute savage. She has a really good ground game, but it's not just technical in her striking, but she's so fierce when it comes to bad intentions behind that, especially in her ground game.
Yeah, you beat me to it, Mike. She has great wrestling, great jiu-jitsu, but she doesn't really go for subs. She goes for elbows. Her objective on the ground is to do damage. You know, that may open the submission great, but really pay attention to the potential ground strikes and the ground and pound here of Mia Graw. I'll tell you though, her opponent tonight also has a good ground game herself. So again, I think this fight could perhaps fare on the feet because those ground games could neutralize. Mia Graw with her final free fight. Kind of rituals there. Every fighter has them. She's in the cage. Cannot wait to get this female fight underway.
The following contest, brought to you by the Big Beast of Bourbon, Warbringer Whiskey, is scheduled for 3 rounds in the Fury FC Flyweight Division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist stands 5 feet 1 inch tall, and she weighed in officially at 124.8 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, by way of Ciudad de Mexico, tonight she seeks her second win as a pro. Here is the Aztec Warrior, Kenia Rosas. And introducing her opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This freestyle fighter stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, and she weighed in at 126 pounds. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, she holds a professional record of 2 wins, no losses. This is Mia Graw. Your referee in charge of the action, Aladdin Martinez.
A lot of support here for Mia Graw.
Yeah, half of War's pro rosters on this fight card. All right, and this fight is underway.
Nice front kick by Mia.
Nice is a good left hand too. Nice calf kick there, doubles down. Kenya looks to pressure, lands a pretty good side kick.
Yeah, Kenya's striking looked significantly improved since last time. Since the last fight we saw her in. Looking very good to start round 1 here. Loading up on those leg kicks.
Oh, a nice front kick to the face there. I mean, met its mark, not a ton of power on it from Mia Graw. This can need a nice little inside kick and then really set down on a big combination. Came up a little bit short, but you know, the intention is there. That was a good right hook there from Kenya.
Yeah, Kenya's smelling blood here a little bit.
Oh.
And Mia immediately turning into fight mode there, throwing some big punches.
Yeah, I think Mia may still be a little affected by the strike. She threw an elbow in the pocket. Yeah, tying her up's a good idea on the Graw side, as Rosas did, you know, she had a good right hand. Nice elbow in the clinch there from Rosas. Rosas is kind of doing a good job breaching the inside guard there of Mia. Rosas unloading some punches, forces a shot at Mia.
Yeah, it looks like the game plan of Rosas was to overwhelm Mia Graw here. Once she got her and landed a couple of shots and, you know, got Mia on the retreat just a little bit, and she's just been pouring it on since.
Yeah, Rosas needs to make sure not to gas out, going for the finish here, despite having some real moments.
Yeah, and not get overzealous. I mean, you're in a good spot. You're doing some damage, and don't try to do too much.
Yeah, if anything, it was the kind of the strikes at range that were giving them the most success. Strong striking earlier here from Rosas. Mia did a good job, though, mitigating a lot of that damage, clinching up. Watch the elbows. Both ladies have thrown some pretty strong elbows. That was a nice elbow on the break there from Mia. Came up short, but both looking for a little bit of damage over that left eye, and it's from that right hand of Rosas.
Mia ducking in for a shot there. Very nice, almost a momentum sweep there for Kenya Rosas. Mia stops it, is able to stop on top here.
Yeah, Mia was able to connect her hands together, almost like a lasso around the legs, and then run her feet. Built some strong momentum, scoring that takedown. And yeah, almost got reversed, but she did a good job staying on top.
Kenya Rosas with that half butterfly guard and a full butterfly guard here now. Got to be careful. It's easy to elevate those hips very, very quickly when you've got a butterfly guard like this. But got to get her weight forward just a little bit. Mia Graw doing a good job of keeping her weight back. And here's what we talked about, Alex, those ground and pound moments for Mia Graw. Now she gets swept.
Nice little carpet sweep there, right in the full mount.
Right in the corner, in her corner also.
They both instantly told her to chill. They said, stay in mount, stay low. This reversal there from Graw in the last few seconds. Armbar attempt here from Rosas. Not quite enough time. Strong finish.
Man,
Rosas takes round 1.
yeah, what a strong round from Kenia Rosas. Mia Graw showing some grit there. Able to survive those flurries from Kenia Rosas and then pass out a little damage of her own.
Yeah, Rosas did a good job staying really compact, but maintaining strong pressure.
Yeah, and then capitalizing. Man, whenever she landed on those punches and got Mia kind of wincing a little bit, man, she just, you know, she was trying, you could tell she was trying to finish the fight at that point of the fight. Mia did a good job showing a lot of grit there. You know, was in a little bit of trouble there for a little while, but came firing right back and, you know, was able to get enough distance between her and Rosas to take a breath really quick.
Yeah.
Rosas for a second was landing at just about every cue.
Actually, both of them have actually thrown a pretty cool little elbow arsenal in on the clinch too. Something to look out for if these ladies tie up. Nice straight right into a stance change, straight left again from Mia.
Yeah, and this, now Mia doing what Kenia did in the first round.
Yeah, it's whoever seems to get the front foot momentum is really doing all the damage. Oh, nice, good left hand by there, Mia Graw.
Yeah, Mia putting some combinations together now, not throwing ones and twos. Heavy combinations here, nice tie clinch.
Inside trip, got her off balance. A successful inside trip. That's usually pretty, like, acute takedown to hit. You have to have a strong skill set. The inside trip is, of all the takedowns, the one you see in Sambo, Jiu-Jitsu, Judo, MMA. I mean, it really exists in all levels of grappling style martial arts.
Yeah, and once you master it, it's really hard to defend. Because
Yeah.
you know when you've got it.
And it can work from having a body lock, from being body locked, from an over-under on either side. Mia looked to hit a little cut through. Rosas got that right foot in as a frame. Notice Mia kind of push that foot frame off as she's trying to kind of crowd her hips.
Yeah, she looks like she was trying to push that knee down, maybe go into the mount.
And this is where we've seen Mia win fights in the past. She, you know, she wears her opponents out in round 1 and finds some strong ground control positioning in 2. It's really her short elbows. If she finds herself in a position, whether it be mount or even this top half guard, she'll look to hit those little frame chop elbows. I can hear her coach calling for him now too.
Yeah, typically this is the most dangerous spot where we see Mia Graw do the most damage. This is where we see her set up her submissions. It's from this spot. This ground and pound will become really, really heavy here. Kenia Rosas has got to, you know, create some scrambles from this position to avoid being stagnant here, because Mia Graw can cause some real damage. And Mia's just grinding her out now, trying to make her extremely uncomfortable.
Yeah, this will kind of zap the gas tank, sure, but also the morale.
Yeah, just a grinding elbow across your face that you can't clear is so frustrating.
Yeah, the legs get all locked down. She literally has her in the lockdown, which for MMA is just, and unless you're an electric chair sweep enthusiast, it's just not gonna be a proactive position.
Yeah, it's really I'm gonna keep you in this good punching position in half guard.
It's like by nature, the lockdown has the bottom player flat, and just rarely is a flat guard, other than closed guard, a good guard. And this is a lot of ride time, some good ground and pound here from Graw. And she needed it too, because that first round was a tough round. Rosas found some really good damage in round 1, had her moments. Even threatened some submissions from bottom position. But Mia's done a good job, you know, staying out of the positions to get reversed, staying out of the positions to get even submitted. She's just really hitting a grind game here in this top half guard.
Yeah, Mia is starting to find her spots here. She's got to be careful.
Little outer reap there.
Yeah, there is a heel hook from that position. She also can heel hook Kenia Rosas.
Scramble up there from Graw. And a reshot. She's got to get busy connecting those hands. Nice. You turn that single leg grip into an underhook. Let's see a little more damage on the face there of Rosas, courtesy of all that Mia ground and pound.
Yeah, and you can see the redness of the face just from the grinding of the elbows. It's like she has a little blood coming out of her nose there.
Another beautiful inside strip there, this time from the body lock.
Yeah, followed by a nice elbow there from the top.
Yeah, I mean, this is as classic as it gets. This is a 1-1 round fight. Whoever wins round 3 wins this fight.
Yeah, and Kenia Rosas is busted up.
Yeah.
I mean, Mia Graw did a good job of erasing round 1. Basically, you know, in my eyes, it's even right now, 1-1. Mia Graw with the advantage coming off that's out of the second round, because, and if she continues to do what she did in the second round, this, you know, not much more Kenia Rosas can take.
Yeah. All right, curious what the advice is. If you're Mia's corner, you say, hey, good job, do that again.
Yeah.
If you're Rosas' corner, you say, hey, we gotta either get on top. If we're gonna grapple, you just gotta fight like a dog to stay on top, or keep this fight at range.
Yeah, Rosas had a lot of success in the first round, you know, finding those punches in combinations, and just wasn't able to put it together in the second. Mia closing that distance, and then of course, you know, having a dominant second half of the round, especially ground and pound wise.
Yeah, Mia also came out with some really good straight punches there in round 2, and it was the hooks of Rosas in round 1 that met their mark. Strong kicks early here from Rosas. And a side kick to the face, that's cool.
Yeah.
You don't see very often. See, it's those punches from Rosas that make her so dangerous. You just get within range and start firing.
Yeah, and I think in the first round, I think one of those punches landed right on the eyeball of Mia,
Yeah.
and I think that's what, you know, kind of stunned her a little bit. She was trying to get her vision back. She definitely got it back between rounds 1 and 2, and Rosas trying to take that again here in round 3. Mia checking those kicks.
I'll tell you, Rosas did a lot of really good work when she was able to back Mia up against the cage, kind of uncork those punches. Valuable for Mia to throw those straight shots and try to get that forward momentum. See, that was that same right hook.
Yeah, nice body shots there from Kenia Rosas.
Another good right hand. She's staying on that single, trying to back Rosas up against the cage so she can't sprawl out, but Rosas cut a good angle. She's backing on the leg as Mia. Rosas counters a little bit of back exposure. She's trying to trap that arm.
Yeah, Mia's got to be careful. She doesn't want that arm trapped. There's
There it is.
Yeah, now she's going to try to reach over and either get a crucifix or she's going to try to pull that arm out.
Mia cleared the elbow line.
Yeah, very nice. And it's such a dangerous thing also, letting that arm go to get it out.
Yeah.
It's just as dangerous as having it out there.
Mia going 2-on-1, builds her base back to her feet. Rosas lands a nice knee. Rosas so far has had some success in round 3. And this fight's coming down to the wire.
Yeah, I'd like to see Mia get away from the cage. That's where Kenia's had the most success. I'd like to see Mia pressure her to the center of the cage. Man, what a fight this has been so
Yeah.
far.
And a dogfight against these girls.
Mia Graw, Kenia Rosas. Just a dogfight so far. Third round still anybody's round. Round one showed a dominant Kenia Rosas. Round two was a dominant Mia Graw.
That was a big right hand for Mia, kind of split the punch as Rosas was throwing. The right hand got a little defensive reaction, which gave Mia that rear body lock. I think this is her moment in this third round. I mean, whoever wins this third round will win this fight, mark my words. And so far, Rosas was up on the scorecards in round 3 with the few punches landed. But if Mia can get to the back or do some damage here, she can really make a case to win this decision if neither lady finds a finish.
That looks like that nose of Kenia Rosas is opened up again.
Yeah, I mean, these ladies got a 90-second sprint. Really, who wants it more?
Kenia continuing to move forward.
Ooh, nice, another good split right hand there from Mia as Rosas throws.
Oh, nice left hand by Mia Graw.
Less than a minute left. Jump knee from Mia. Little cross frame there from Rosas. Mia in on a single, on a high C. Trying to have a little back exposure. A little over under lock there from Rosas.
And what a fight between these two ladies. 30 seconds left here.
Oh, nice elbow. And another. Oh, nice clinch knee. And an elbow back from Rosas.
Yeah, this is gonna be a wild ending here for the last 10 seconds. I mean, we still don't have a distinct winner of this third round.
Man, yeah, I mean, man. All right, what a scrap. What a scrap.
Wow.
I mean, 1, Rosas all day, 2, Mia all day, 3, as tight as it gets.
Man,
Rosas with a good start, Mia with a good finish, though.
Yeah, and it wasn't a tight third round because of avoidance of contact. There was a lot of contact in there in that third round. Both ladies bleeding, both ladies a little swollen. Both ladies still look pretty fresh. They look like they could go a 5-round. This could have been a 5-round fight. Man, what a fight.
All right, the judges got their scores tallied. Curious to see how they scored it. All right, Wayne's making his way in the cage, as is Mike. Let's see who gets their hand raised after this so far professional fight of the night. All right, here's Wayne.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of combat, we go to the judges' scorecards for your decision. Brought to you by Warbringer Whiskey. Judge Ricardo Delgado scores the fight 29-28 Rosas. Judge John Cave scores the fight 28-28, a draw. And Judge Ramsey Ishak scores the fight 29-28 for your winner by majority decision, the Aztec Warrior, Kenia Rosas.
All right, Rosas taking the majority decision. Should get a quick interview with Mike. See what she has to say about the performance.
I'm here with your winner, Kenia Rosas. Kenia, wow, what an entertaining fight. Back and forth with 2 of the best 125 ladies in the sport. How does that feel?
Man, it feels good to be back in the cage. Whew, it's been about 3 years. thank my corner, my brother, Coach Mateos, my husband, my mom, my dad, my teammates, all of them, my family, and the people that are here to support me. Thank you.
So Kenya, you come from a fighting family. All of your brothers fight, you fight. This is entrenched in the culture of your family. Do you feel any pressure to succeed in here, because, especially whenever your brother, Raul Rosas Jr., who's hiding behind your banner over here, you feel any extra pressure from that?
No, I have a very supportive family, and I think that helps a lot.
Yeah, it definitely helps a lot. And one of the questions that I had, how often do you spar with your brothers, and how young did that start?
I mean, since we were little, we started training when Raul was 4 years old. He's 20 now, so do the math. It's always fun. We always play around the house. Like, they hit me. I don't really hit them because I get in trouble, you know, but yeah, it's really fun.
Well, it was a very entertaining fight. Congratulations on the win. Your winner, Kenia Rosas.